Welcome, guys, boys. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Today I'm pretty tired. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, but we gotta get the stream done. Okay. So today we got a couple of things I wanted to talk about. So I've been thinking about the business model. Initially, what I wanted the site to be was, you know, basically a platform where you can just easily, sign up and describe your store, and you get an agent that helps you create your store, and then the agent can control and manage your back end. But after a long time, thinking about it, I was thinking this could be a full suite of solutions, right? So it got me thinking, what would the roadmap for this product be, right? And the roadmap, if I can pull up notes right here, I should be able to pull up notes. What is up, guys? What is up, guys? How you guys doing? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. So, like I was saying, this is what the app is about, right? And I was thinking it's a place where you describe your store and get an e-commerce website in minutes, but that's not really what I had in mind. I'm thinking of making it a little bit stripped down, where you have an agent that, first of all, you just ask it, what's the, what is my, this is my niche, and it tells you what your competitor stores look like so that you can know how to design your stores. It gives you tips and tricks on why they implemented what they did and how it has worked out for them. If they're running ads, what kind of ads are they running? Very simple stuff, but I don't know, that seems like very hectic. But at the end of the day, I'm trying to raise funds for GetReech. That's the goal. The goal is to raise funds for GetReech. So today, we're going to be handling, I think, what have I done so far? I've done the wait list. We've got the place for them to wait. I used anything to automate it. So I used anything to automate it. And this is the workflow on anything. Pretty simple workflow, right? So I set up a webhook. We're setting up the webhook in our last platform, but now we have the webhook set up now. So just gonna give it a test so you guys can see how it works with the webhook. So let's get here. I have to turn make it active. Okay, it is active. Another thing I've encountered is, how do I keep this always live? Do I set this up on my app domain, on my domain? I think I have to put it like on my domain name so it's always live, or maybe host it on Railway. So those are like the two options I'm thinking about doing in order to have this always running and active. So I think Railway is the best option. I've used Railway for hosting before. They're pretty chill people. So without further ado, let me test this real quick now. Let's use these credentials. Let's use http://soy.com, my business. So guys, I told you I was tired, so have mercy on me. How much are you willing to pay? Let me see. Let's see. I think I'm going to change this to dollars, right? What's your biggest issue as a brand? So anyway, since I already figured out that this is working, sure, I'm just trying to test this for you guys to follow along with me. But moving forward, I think I have to implement a different strategy now. Yeah, 2,000 dollars, $20,000. So it seems like something is not. So see the issue I was telling you about. So if the webhook doesn't receive it, it did not append it. Yeah, I just have to refresh it, and voila. So we fixed that execution, and if we come to our Google Sheets, we should be able to see our new. Yeah, we just see our new name on the webhook is working. So we are now have our working wait list, but the wait list is not fully done because we need to host our N8N server privately. So that's a whole different topic that I'm going to cover, how to host your N8N server self-hosted on your own domain. So that's separate. But for now, we're just going to focus on setting this up. Uh, so now we're done with this. The next step is the MVP. So I was thinking about the MVP being a normal app where they just take a picture and or they take a screenshot of their Instagram page and it helps them generate. Mm, it asks them a series of questions, generates, and then gives them how to brand their site based on other people's, based on the top people. Why is it going to be valuable? I mean, depends though. Hmm. I'm thinking of making a call, right? I want to call I want to call someone and ask her. Mm. Chad, I don't know. I've been thinking about it, right? Should So maybe it helps them create ads. So it's AI agent for it's an agentic e-commerce that helps them create ads to send it to their website. So they have to put their website, and then it helps them create UGC ads based on their profile. So whatever they're selling, it tells them create a UGC ad for them. They just put in the name of their brand and they get ads out. Well, that would be interesting though. Help them with ads, help them with store creation, help them with store design, help them add different things to the store. So it's an entire suite of solutions. Mm. But what's the MVP? So we need to strip this down into MVP because I want to start pitching investors next week. I want to start asking them and telling them, okay, I need this amount of money. Let's do budgeting today, right? Let's see how much would it cost us to for an application like this. So we want to create a pitch deck. I'm going to create a pitch deck and see the potential revenue of this market. So we create the store. We host the store for them. They use our platform for the store. Uh, mm, I think I was building it on some other application. So this is the app I was trying to building out earlier. I was trying to make it very complicated and ended up stressing me, and I wasn't able to make as much progress as I thought I would be able to make. I included Superbase Auth in this app. I'm going to run it up and spin it up for you guys now. So in the meantime, I'm going to take away, I'm going to close this. Child, my laptop keeps bugging, bro. My laptop cannot handle this stress, man. It cannot, it's overheating literally, man. It's overheating literally, man. Like, I can't, I'm streaming, right? So as I'm streaming, it's lagging because I'm streaming from my laptop, but my laptop is overheating and shit. So it's like, ah, bruh. Bro, I need a better laptop, man. I hope that I can make enough money to buy a new laptop because it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. I need a new laptop. Do you see how bad the lag is, bro? Like, adult life starts when you're 24. That's when you really know what's gonna happen to you. Ah, shit. One thing I realized about, I said summary. So, summary of the app. So I realized something, right? I need to get, I need to know where I am to know where I'm going. And I believe that it's possible to do anything with AI, but you need a lot of context. And in order for us to attain context really now is what I'm thinking we should do is first of all, I'm going to take inventory of where I am at in this application and then work my way and try to reverse engineer my way through. I've tried to set up a lot of different things, and let me just ask ChatGPT. I am building an application. I have made significant progress, but I've forgotten where I am, meaning that I don't understand the code base. I want to understand what's going on in my code base, the relations, the database connections, and where I am currently, what has been set up, what is yet to be set up, why things are the way they are in the code base. And I need a prompt for this. Building. So I'm going to take this. Just in case you guys don't know, right? You can use custom ChatGPT to generate prompts. Elite ChatGPT is so good, by the way. It's one of my best stuff ever. I just literally copied it and pasted it in there. So now let's see what it does, what it gives me as a final input. Priority test, best to share this in order. Have you guys seen the new View 3, bro? Like, have you guys actually tried it out before? Because, I mean, I've been trying that shit out and it's so insane, bro. I don't think I have any ORM installed on this. Am I tripping, bro? I can't spell Shopify. Bruh. I have a headache, man. I'm not at peak performance right now. I'm not performative. I'm tired. But we gotta do it, man. We gotta put the work in, bro. Can't sleep. And I heard something, right? Anytime you've been getting the same shitty ass response from ChatGPT, right? The best thing to do is actually just start it over again, and it usually just gives better responses second time around. So that's something you guys should note. Um, definitely, you guys should note that. So I'm trying to set it up now, see what it does, what it gives me. Sorry, chat. I know I'm not a bit chatty today. I'm just really feeling not feeling too well. Feeling a bit sick, a bit groggy. After now, I think I'm gonna take a cold shower just to get my body up and active and stuff. But yeah, uh, you have already downloaded the repo, so I just need a step-by-step guide while inside the repo to understand it. More like I'm already in it, so I just want to understand what is being done so I can proceed from there. Has please be concise and just give me a step-by-step on how to properly analyze the repo itself and also understand it in plain terms. Please be concise. Be concise. I am building A Medusa. I don't really like this prompt, but it's straightforward, right? Let's see. What's the worst that can happen, right? Close this other chats. I wonder if I'm going to be able to upload it. Okay, we bastard, bro. Did I just talk to myself? I just got caught up in some kind of thought right now. I'm expecting someone to come through, right? And there's this guy that always wastes time, and I'm just I've waited for it for so long, and it's like if it doesn't work out now, it's like, oh, anyway, I can't be bothered by that now. I mean, technically, they don't need to create a store. I'm thinking of just passing them directly to the Medusa instance. But how then do they now see their store? Do I put the store as a link inside Medusa, or like how do I structure the store, man? This is tricky. User creates subdomain. I don't want them to create subdomain. Like subdomain should be something that's added right to the store that's already been created. Like it baffles me when you get a dog, right? And you leave the dog outside and the dog just keeps barking and barking and barking, and then your neighbors are forced to suffer it. Like I can't understand it. I just can't, man. I can't understand it. It just drains me. Let me see the match. It's 0-0. Wow, that's crazy. But it just drains me mentally, bro. Like it's not my problem. No, I don't need to do this. I just remove this. Agent was doing making it too complicated. So what I can do here is that since I realized that deep linking for store management. So the idea is right now it's just creating a store with a subdomain, which is not what we want. I want the store to be created itself. The store is it's a Medusa instance. It's an instance of Medusa. So when they create an instance of Medusa, they see a how do I now how do you link the front end of your store to the instance of your store? I have a question. I have a question. How does my Shopify link? How does Shopify link the instance of the store to the actual front end? Because the instance is Medusa, right? See what I told you about these things. Once the GPT goes like that, it's crazy at that point. How does Shopify front end store instance of the back end connect to the front end. You connect a Shopify backend to custom front end by calling public storefront data and customer actions. Admin API for server side management plus webhook for async services. I'm building an app similar to Shopify, but the back end is Medusa.js and the front end is Next.js. And the front end is Next.js. How would this work out? Bro, I'm so exhausted right now. So exhausted, man. Can't even talk. Frank Egg talk directly for public data product collections. Principle. How to connect Medusa.js. Configure the client. Fetch product server side. Cart is a way design. Store cart API. Create a code folder. No, this is too perfect. I don't want to use this one. Create a folder called front storefronts. Create a folder called
It seemed delusional when
So I'm thinking we create a storefront, right? And the storefront should have a handler, something that controls the storefront, right? That's deployed, that helps deploy storefronts. Now in this storefront, we're going to have a basic store or a template. In this store, we're going to have a template. This template, you could just go to like Vercel and get like the front end could even be written in Svelte itself. But I've not used Svelte yet, so let me just set it up real quick. Um, Vercel. I wonder if you should create a brand new page. I need to ask this thing. So right now I'm trying to connect the storefront inside the application to the Medusa backend, right? An instance of the Medusa backend, and then automate the creation of the stores directly from the dashboard, right? So if you create a store in your dashboard, huh, I have to go and define rules properly because I need to be able to monitor who is using my application for sure. I got a question. How that's how I stop there. Does Shopify create a brand new Next.js front end per store created, or is there a simpler way to spin up these storefronts? I'm not talking about Shopify headless. I'm talking about when new users create stores on Shopify. Say they use a template. For instance, they use a template. For instance, they use a template. Now, this template, is it a brand new Next.js application, project that is connected to a Medusa? Ah, I get it. This is kind of interesting. I like these configurations. Let's elaborate more on it. Elaborate more on how we can turn our. God damn. how would these themes slash whisper? I, I think that ChatGPT made their dictation purposely horrible so that people would use Whisper. But that is a personal opinion because I've used the same with Grok, and Grok is phenomenal. I don't know. Some old man be doing some weird things, man. Core architecture principle. All store specific behavior. Theme, products, colors, layout, logos, config driven. Front end code base is shared across. Right, themes as configuration. Instead of separate Next.js projects, themes are JSON config objects plus assets. Okay. I want one instance per store. Themes, themes assets, CDN hosted, store specific URL, logos, banner, hero images, payment to checkout, possible. Wow, this is exactly what I wanted to see. I like this. I like this. Theme creation and management. I think it's gonna make it easier to edit optional draw on the. Then you can now dynamically change it. Oh, chat, we made progress. We made a breakthrough. So I'm gonna leave it here. I am gonna leave it here and plan my next moves. I think before the end of tomorrow, I should have made some progress with it. Good news is that tomorrow we're gonna be talking about Sohe Finance, right? So you guys should tune in for that. Today has been pretty slow, but we move. Alright, I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. And yeah, I promised you guys I was gonna show you the automation. I think it was working, right? This is the first automation I've done. I think I'm going to expand it more and more. I like this platform. So next stream, we have two goals. Probably to get anything hosted on Railway, and number two,